Hello, Geminis. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your general reading. This technically still is for November. Thank you for bearing with me. Love each and every one of you. Couldn't say it enough. Happy holidays. If you're in the States, I hope your Thanksgiving was good. Let's see. Happy Sag season as well. Super excited for this because I have my moon in Sag, so I'm very excited. I don't know what this was, but just work with me. I've been really obsessed with spirit animals and things like that lately. So we're going to start off using the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Really love this deck. And then we're going to move on over to the Angel Tarot. We're going to get a look into what's going on with you guys, okay? So these are going to be a little bit shorter because they are at the end of the month. Sorry. Love you guys so much. I should say it a million times. Don't hate me. So my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus Geminis. I am going to shuffle the deck while I tell you guys a couple pointers here to keep in mind as a viewer, and then we're gonna get into the tarot, like I said, okay? So what is this? What is this? Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. So energy's fluid, it's not linear, which means anything that we talk about in this reading could be happening past, present, or future tense in your life. Any of those are fine as we all move through energy differently, okay? If it resonates, fantastic. If it doesn't, throw it out. Not a big deal, okay? All right, masculine and feminine, these are just energies that we talk about. Unless I do pick up something gender or sex specific, I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, we all have these energies within us, okay? Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. If I say Gemini, you think we're talking about you, you know, switch it up, switch the roles, switch the characters, what have you, okay? I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'll pick up on energy and I don't really know who it's coming from. I'm not a perfect human being. I make mistakes, you know? So just plug it in where it needs to be. Lastly, if you guys want to book any sessions with me, so tarot sessions, I also do oracle card readings where we're just using cards like this instead of tarot. I know some people have that as a preference. If you would like to book any Reiki sessions with me, anything like that, please go ahead and check out the description box below where you can find everything you need. Social media, my website's linked down there. Come hang out with me on TikTok if you're not already a part of my TikTok family, as I go live every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So let's do our quick prayer and then we'll get into this. So archangels, guardian angels, please allow me to be a clear channel today for Gemini to bring forth messages for their highest truth. Allow me to bring forth messages of truth, of healing, of love, and guidance. And thank you so much for your protection and your presence here during this reading. Okay. So let's see what we got for you guys, my Geminis. Ooh, get an itch. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. Ooh, I love this one, koi fish. So 36 koi fish. There's always enough. This is number 9, okay? If you're into the numerology there, there's always enough. Frog spirit under that, 28. It's very interesting because you have a 9, then you have a 10. So this is progression for me. Frog spirit is clear out the clutter. Wow, look at that. These cards are so beautiful. Really, if you're drawn to them, go get them. I love the koi fish. And then 33 at the bottom, horse spirit. So you have a 9, a 10, then you have a master number. Freedom is yours. Okay, look at this one. It's so beautiful. Okay, so what I really feel like here is like I don't need any more. Just curious what's under this, of course. Okay, so sometimes you just get a whole storyline at the bottom. That's what we have here today. So I'm going to go with this. So let's pull open the book. I'm going to read them to you guys. Okay, so again, 36 breaking down to a 9, you have the 28, which is a 10, and then 33, which is a master number. So I feel like if anything, you guys are progressing. There could be an ascension. You guys could be really, I feel like breaking, I just heard like breaking spells, or like, I don't think it's spells, though, it's like chains. It feels like a very powerful something or other that you guys are going through. But something is being broken. You are moving past something where I feel like you're really like breaking chains. Like this is something huge that could have carried along through other lifetimes, followed you, so to speak. But I feel like there's something here that has been a part of maybe your lineage or something for like a really long time. And now you guys are pushing way past it, just tearing it open, breaking it down. I love that. Clear out the clutter. So, okay. I've had coffee today. Koi fish, number 36. All right. So I am, let's see. Do I want to read the whole thing? It's kind of long. I'm going to read the protection message instead of the oracle message because I want to keep it shorter, okay? These are really long. They have an oracle and a protection message. So let's do the protection for koi fish. Let me hold it up for you again, okay? All right. Are you feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions... Oh, the page number 2, so you guys can see this. Look at it down the bottom there. It's 111. It's very spiritual. I love this so much. Okay. Whatever the outer conditions... Here we go. They are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. See? Koi fish spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Oh, perhaps you have suffered a loss or are afraid you soon will, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else, even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears. More gifts, more strength, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. It's very magician energy. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. Oh, so you guys are definitely breaking some chains here. Again, they do mention the past, so it could be past related. It could be just in the past of this lifetime. It could be past lives. But either way, you guys are breaking some change about how you... Breaking some chains. I said change. Breaking some chains. Chain. No G. Chain. Why do I want to say change? Like, I want to say change in the sense of like coins, like currency for some reason. Maybe you guys are seeing like actual coins and that's why I keep wanting to say change, because I'm getting like the coins, not actual like changing of circumstances, but pennies or nickels or dimes or what have you. Very specifically like pennies or nickels. So I wonder if maybe you guys have been seeing some pennies or nickels around. That's usually a sign from spirit. It can be a sign from someone specific, or it can just be a sign that your spirit guides are around you. Okay? But I do think you guys are breaking chains and you're changing the way you view maybe your scarcity mindset, the way you view and define prosperity and abundance, okay? Which is really beautiful, because I think it really does have to do a lot with inner work and inner child related circumstances, because you have this since you're young. So if you grew up with this mentality that things are difficult when you're young, you don't have a lot of money, if you watched your parents maybe fight over money or anything like that, maybe they had said to you, oh, we can't buy that right now because we don't have the money for it. We can't afford that. You have this thought in your mind as a child who really is not prepared to comprehend that level of like structure. Like, children don't understand monetary structures like that. So if that happened to you when you were young, that might have stuck with you over the years, and now you have that mindset when you're an adult of, I can't afford that, I can't afford that, I can't afford that. But maybe you can, but actually you don't think that you do. It's almost like your mind is tricking you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's go on to number 28, frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. I think that's a lot of what it has to do, honestly. Has to do with... I'm just skipping words left and right. What is going on with me? Okay, frog spirit. Let me get to the protection message. These are very long, so if you're interested in this deck, check it out. All right, here we go. What's weighing you down? Is it time for a spiritual and psychic cleansing? Are you overdue for letting go of the voices that surround you? They may have started to get into your head, these voices that bog you down and keep you from leaping forward into a better situation. Let others croak and create their dramas while you make space for yourself and for hearing your own thoughts as they arise. Declutter your schedule and stop trying to do it all and then some. Let others manage their own baggage rather than allowing it to be dumped on you, for your lily pad needs to be clear of others' clutter. Frog spirit may also come bearing a message about your physical space. Do you hold on to things because you're afraid of losing your energetic connection to the past, to people who are no longer in your life, or to goals you never pursued? Or could you have these items around because you would feel guilty if you got rid of them? are your storage and living spaces stuffed with reminders of what you are not, when they should be holding only objects that reflect who you are and aspire to be. If something is no longer making you feel joyful, empowered, and excited, Frog Spirit is telling you to let it go and free yourself to leap forward into something new, trusting you will always have what you need. This is a real huge theme about prosperity, scarcity mindset, a mindset of lack. Okay, now let's read 33 and then we'll move forward into some tarot for you guys. This was the Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. And it tells a very specific story. I love when that happens. We have, there's always enough, clear out the clutter, freedom is yours. It essentially, to me, is like if a friend were saying this to me or to you, they would be like, don't worry about what's going to come or when it's going to come. Just trust that it's going to come. Focus on clearing out anything else that doesn't serve you anymore. Oh, it's so funny. And freedom will be yours. You'll feel better, basically. All right. I love this. I love this. Okay. I'm going to actually read the oracle message for this one because it looks pretty powerful. So here we go. Okay. When Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with a spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go. Hopefully I'm holding that up steadily. Sorry, I started to drift. Whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. Protection message. Are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you're not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices are right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom, so trust the guidance of Spirit. Horse Spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, quote unquote, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. You guys breaking chains, needing to let go of a scarcity mindset because Spirit is really coming through strong, telling you that you guys don't need to worry and that they're here to take care of you. So anything that you guys feel uncomfortable with, you're not sure, you're nervous, you're scared, you don't want to take that leap, I really encourage you to maybe say a prayer. Honestly, say a prayer to your angels. Not everyone prays, but talk to your guides, talk to your angels, talk to whoever, really put your faith in the Spirit that you're going to be taken care of, because if we are really meant to do certain things and we have this purpose in our lives, we are, look, you have luck at the bottom, Page of Pentacles. We are here to do everything for a reason, and that means even the hardships. That's where I was going with that. So they're all here to teach us a lesson. All right, what messages do we have for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Gemini. What messages do we have for Gemini, please? What messages do we have for Gemini? So I've been winging it with my spreads lately. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to wing it, okay? Let's see what we got. One more, because that was a terrible one. Okay. All right, let's see what we got, okay? All right, so we're going to wing it like I said. We're going to have this be your current energy. We're going to have what's crossing you and what's stopping you here, okay? Above you being your hopes. Below you being the fears in your recent past, heading there in the future, okay? Let's do 2 for the future. I really like that a lot. Okay, so here's what we got. We have the Hermit, Angel of Reflection down here at the bottom. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You might have it in your chart. And under that, you also have Temperance, Angel of Peace. This is Sagittarius energy. So Virgo and Sag, you might have in your chart there. Or you might be just dealing with a Virgo and or a Sagittarius, okay? So with that at the bottom for me really talks about having patience when it comes to your spiritual awakening. Okay, your spiritual journey, having faith and having trust that things are going to work out the way that it is supposed to, similar to how we were reading in all those cards, okay? I think that right now you're having a really hard time trusting this process, trusting this like purging process. You're just, I feel like, having a difficult time working through the motions, finding a way to let go of things that you know don't serve you. I think that you guys just aren't really having a lot of faith and having a lot of patience. It's a matter of like, you know, why am I still doing this? Why does this keep happening to me? Why is any of it happening to me at all? I feel like there is some frustration there. Temperance can also talk about needing balance as well as patience. So I think that this, whatever it is that you're going through, again, very karmic, something that you need to break the chains from. And I think you guys are definitely having a little bit of a hard time. The Hermit card really talks about taking that long spiritual journey where you're going through the dark, nothing but this one little lantern to guide you. You're kind of just like, that's the hope and faith that I think Spirit is asking you to have. Take that to guide you through everything else. If you have one thing you want to accomplish, one thing you want to do, whether this is romantic or spiritual, I feel like this is really spiritual, but again, take it how it resonates. I feel like you guys here with the Hermit, it's like, it's a long journey in the dark and you're like, when is there going to be an opening of light? Am I just going to have this one thing to keep me going, this little bit of hope and faith and what have you going through this? Because it's almost like I feel as though you guys are thinking like it's not enough. Like this is not enough to hold me through this journey. It's dark, it's long, I'm tired. Like that's how I feel like you guys are feeling right now. Okay, but your current energy and where you're at here, right? If I could pick it up. We have 6 of Wands, which is recognition, okay? And then what is crossing that, so maybe your block or what's, you know, causing you to have some difficulties there, is 6 of Pentacles, generosity. So I feel like because you guys aren't seeing the reciprocity that you were hoping for or what you need to feel like you are recognized, if this is romantic, I feel like you guys don't feel seen, you don't feel heard, you don't feel recognized. Recognition for 6 of Wands, also victory, success. I feel like you guys don't feel successful because you're in a place right now that doesn't allow you to feel seen and heard. 6 of Pentacles can oftentimes talk about like a hierarchy, like there's one person, you know, giving and giving and giving, and the other person's just taking. There's no back and forth. There's no reciprocity. Like I said, there's no receiving. It's just constantly coming from one individual. There's one person kind of handing out things, and there's another one just like, can I have some? And they're like, no. Like, that's kind of just like how I feel. I do feel like you guys definitely, what is stopping you from feeling recognized is whatever the position that you're in right now. You're not finding the success that you want. Sorry, I'm chilly. You're not finding the success that you want because you're in a situation that will not allow you to be successful, okay? This is your block. Okay, so this is your, like, hopes and dreams and what have you. I can't pick up these cards. I wish you guys could see me right now. Like, this is just a catastrophe. My gosh. So 2 of Wands, you have progress. So these are your hopes and dreams. I feel like you guys are waiting for an opportunity to arise. Okay, I feel like you guys are definitely waiting for an opportunity to arise. 2 of Wands is being at a crossroads. So I feel like you guys are almost like, I don't know what to do. And I want to leave this, but I don't know how to. I don't know where to go. Why is the 2 of Wands here for Gemini? Let's see what that crossroads is. Because this is your hopes and dreams. So you're thinking about this. I think you definitely want to part from whatever the situation or person is. You want to go your own way. You want to, wow, rude. You want to go your own way and you want to move forward. Okay. 2 of Wands. I feel like if anything, you guys are like, how am I going to leave this? That might be your hopes and dreams. Like, you know, the hope that something will come, the hope that things will change and you'll have almost like a way out. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys feel really stuck. Wherever you are not getting what you need. It is so one-sided. I feel like you guys are just like so tired of it. And you might have met, maybe if it's romantic, you've met multiple people like this and you're attracting the same person, or maybe you've just been with this person for like a super long time, you know? So why is the Two of Wands here? Two of Pentacles, juggling. You're juggling way too much. I feel like you guys are almost just like waiting for it to just, almost like waiting for the other shoe to drop and for maybe either the other person to do something or for the situation to just change. It's almost like you feel really like you're like at odds, like you're like, I don't know what to do. You're just like, how? So you're juggling so much because you're in the situation feeling like you're trapped here. Seven of Pentacles, vision. So I feel like you guys are definitely trying to manifest, because we didn't, like I said, when we had in the Spirit Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle, there we go. I did feel a lot of that. They mentioned alchemical reactions in there. I do feel like that's what this is. Seven of Pentacles is just like putting so much of your energy into something spiritual, to manifestation, having a vision and being like, okay, I'm going to make this a reality. So I feel like you guys, definitely being an air sign, you guys are probably in your head a lot. And because you're in your head so much, this is what you're doing in there. You're like dreaming and forming together something to like manifest. You're putting all your time and energy and you're creating this whole different reality for yourself in your mind. And I think that's where like the Two of Wands, that progress comes in, where it's like, okay, I'm going to create this. I'm going to manifest a way out. Like, you guys be careful not to fall too much into this like escapism like mentality, you know, still try to be present because that's important too. But I do think you guys are creating this whole different thing going on in your mind right now, where you're in your head creating like, this is what I want it to look like. Maybe this is where I want to live. This is the person I want to be with. This is what I want my life to look like. Four of Swords, healing. So you guys are, I think being in your head right now definitely is giving you some sort of healing though. But like I said, everything in moderation. Don't go overboard. But your Two of Wands, that progress, that crossroads that you're at, you're like, I need to envision it if I want it. Like, it's not just going to come to me. And when I said that, 22. Eight of Pentacles, dedication. Okay, so in your head, this is what you're doing. Dedicating all your time here to making this a reality for yourself. And I love that. Keep going, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Look at that. The Magician right there. Angel of Magic at the bottom. Along with Judgment, Angel of the Past. This, to me, I get a huge sense of, like, if you want it, go get it, because you can. But you have to believe that you can. Do you know what I mean? That is crazy that was at the bottom. I was like, if this doesn't come out, I'm going to be surprised. Anyways, so let's move forward. Your fears here, Seven of Wands, you have challenges. I feel like if you're trying to disconnect from a person, a romantic partnership, or just anybody, again, take it how it resonates, you're afraid that when you do, or if you try, there are going to be challenges. That you may have to defend yourself, you may have to almost fight, or like stand your ground. I feel like you're gonna have to put forth a lot of this like masculine, like hard poker face type of energy if you do try to separate yourself from the situation. I feel like it's not gonna be easy, and you know that, and you're like, God, I just wish that it was. And you're anticipating that if you do try to move forward or separate or sever ties, break those chains, it's gonna be hard. And not necessarily on your end, because you are very ready, I feel. But if you're connected to a specific person, they're probably going to give you a hard time. Okay? In your recent past, Ten of Swords, endings. So for a lot of you, I feel like whatever you're in, you've tried to move past before. You've tried to separate yourself. Maybe if it's romantic, it's emotionally, or you've tried different things in the past, different routes for you to take to try to change the situation, but it's been very difficult and it's been really hard, and I feel like you've stressed a lot about it. If you haven't done those things in the recent past, which, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. Again, anything in the reading could be past, present, or future, even though technically this is supposed to be for the past. Everyone goes through it differently, okay? Either way, this is stress, because the swords, this is air energy, so thoughts, worries, anxiety, everything to do with the head space, crown chakra. You know, wrap your head, take care of your crown chakra, because you guys feel like you're super stressing over this. And yes, I've had coffee today, but I also feel like this is your energy too. Like I'm channeling that Gemini energy where it's like, and this and that, and then this happened and that happened, da, 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 da. As if you guys are just like, this is what's happening in your mind. And that might be why you kind of stay there, because it's just like looping and looping and looping. Oy vey. Okay, and I have no Gemini in my chart. So anyways, moving forward, here we're going to take a look at the future. Okay, this is recent future. This is coming up for you guys. You have 5 of Cups, sadness. But 5 of Cups also denotes a situation of change. 5s are about changes, okay? This is specifically about leaving behind an emotional attachment or situation where you feel you're lacking emotionally, like emotional comfort or security. It's lacking here with the Cups. It's a lack of love, a lack of care, a lack of everything, and I feel like you guys are like, I'm just done. Following that, though, you got Ace of Cups, love. I really like this a lot. If you guys are leaving something behind in the near future, definitely it's followed by an ace, which is a new beginning, a new path, a whole new world, no pun intended. Shout out to Aladdin, my favorite movie ever. But Ace of Cups, love. And not only love with other people in your life, but self-love. Whatever the situation is, you need to do it because it is going to help you move forward in a better place energetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, you name it. It's long overdue, clearly, with that 7 of Wands. Just out of curiosity, 7 of Wands, what's the challenge? Hanged Man, Angel of Prophecy. You're afraid that it won't work. That'll be the challenge. I feel like the other person, this challenge, I feel like the other person is just going to be like, no, like I'm not. If it's romantic, no, I'm not leaving. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to da-da-da. Like you feel like your fear is that your energy, your efforts will be totally futile and it just won't work at all. Page of Cups, friendship. I feel like you're afraid that this person, if it's romantic, is going to hang on and it won't be a clean cut and it's going to be difficult. Okay. But look at that. Queen of Swords, independence. You're going to be like, no, I can't do that. So again, I feel like the fears has to do with the person holding on, you being done. And then to boot, I think that you're going to have to almost be that, because this is your energy, Queen of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that air energy. I feel like you guys are going to have to be real clean cut, sharp, just like no. And you don't want to hurt them. You just want to do what's best for you. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, guys. Well, I just channeled some serious Gemini energy. I was like, the whole time. I love you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you. It's always a pleasure, okay? Like I said in the beginning, if you are not from my TikTok family, go ahead and check out my TikTok. Join us over there. I do live readings every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do live readings by element. Sometimes I do readings by donation. And we just hang out and have a good time, okay? If you want to check out my services, all that stuff, if you want to donate to my channel, I would love you so much. Mwah. Everything's down in the description box below, and I'm going to see you guys so soon, okay? Bye.